know that Sean's done a great job, and Jazz, I think, is a good prospect too. So, but that's a typical story for young backs. Is that blocking part's usually a little bit probably the biggest challenge. Somewhere in the last month or two, I'd heard an NFL player talking about the same thing, or an NFL coach talking about that's when guys get to the NFL, all of a sudden they got to learn how to block a little bit because it's paramount. It's critical if you're going to have a good passing attack. But he's doing a good job, and he'll be fine.
Have you tried Swarm Beer yet?
I haven't. I haven't. So I will, though. I'll promise you I will. I'll make sure by next time we get together I will. Who just told me it was really good? Somebody yesterday was actually talking about it.
Have you tried
my daughter,
Swarm
maybe?
vodka yet?
No. I haven't tried any vodka this summer, so not that I have anything against it, but no, I haven't had any.
How much more do you like this as a one-day event?
A lot. Yeah. A lot. That was a marathon. Although, I used to take the guys out to dinner.
Sure.
That was enjoyable, but I'm okay with this. Yeah.
So I figured.
The depth chart came out today. A lot of times we have to tell you what it says.
I looked at it on the plane.
Okay. So DeYoung ahead of Colby. We talked about a lineup there. Is there anything?
Right now, don't even worry about it.
Okay.
It's as I've been saying, it's probably 8-9 guys competing for a starting job, maybe more. Who knows? I mean, we'll see. But that's part of camp. We're going to figure all that out. And the nice thing, don't really plan right now. Plan Connor outside. Just want him to kind of stay left-right guard. Whereas Nick can do both. He's got really, I think, good position flexibility. With Dejan out, he had to work all tackle basically in spring and did a really nice job. So just, you see him being a lot more comfortable with what he's doing. He's got confidence in what he does now, and that's reassuring. So, yeah, it's wide open. Everything right now is, we'll know a lot more here in about 4 weeks.
With the transfers, Caleb Brown, Seth Anderson, they're not on the depth chart, but is that just sort of a reflection they got?
Yeah, I just haven't seen Caleb,
Yeah.
and Seth was out basically all spring too. So, and Dejan were out of bodies. He was out all spring too, I understand. But so it just, again, that's kind of the same thing. I think we know what we have with Nico, obviously, and then I think Deontay's really done a nice job, and he's just got stay on the field, which I think hopefully all his bad luck's done, and. So I'm really curious to see how the rest of that stuff just comes out here, and I don't think we'll know those answers probably till late August as well. I certainly would expect Caleb to be in that mix, and I wouldn't be surprised if Seth is, but it's got to happen organically.
When you look at James Franklin about Marvin Harrison Jr., when you think of that guy, does he remind you of anyone, and how does he?
He's just such an unusual player. Start with his size. I mean, just to have his skill set, his precision, and be the size he is, it's pretty rare. And his dad, not even close size-wise, right? I mean, just not even close. But it's equally a really good player. I'm not diminishing him, but he's a rare player. Just a rare player. Tough defending him.
Kirk, Noah originally was supposed to come here and then release a statement about being involved in some way with the gambling investigation. Was your expectation that it would all be concluded by now, or why did he come and have to pull out?
Yeah, I mean, we learned at different stages what was what and all that. So, first thing, I hate picking 3 players. I absolutely hate it. Survey the player council, survey the staff, and then just kind of go with the results. But yeah, I really didn't anticipate a big deal, and I think he just didn't feel comfortable. We as coaches were pretty much out of all this, other than we got some information, and because it's really about the law firm that's working with the players and then the NCAA, so it's information has been pretty sporadic. But anyway, long story short, he just didn't feel comfortable because he is under investigation, as are several other guys, and the thing again, I understand the role. We're all about not condoning gambling for college athletes, especially on college sports. It's a real opportunity here to, again, let's maybe revise our thinking or re-examine what we're doing. But, I'll share the humanistic side of things. Like, Noah's one of our best guys. And this poor guy was really feeling badly last week, like really badly. Feels like he let his team down, etc. And, my wife's mad because, this guy hasn't done anything. There's no criminal offense here. He's 22, 23 years old. Hasn't hurt anybody, hasn't done anything wrong. So to see him feeling the way he was feeling, it made all of us, feel badly. And just hate to see a guy go like that. And again, I'm not. If he gambled, he gambled. I don't know the extent of all that stuff, but it just really kind of was. It's been an education for me, just examining. Okay, what are our policies versus what world are we living in right now? And I'm very hopeful that the NCAA is really going to take this opportunity to re-examine the approach moving forward, much like they've done with drug testing. You got marijuana legal in how many states, and we were, what I mean? It's just, and I'm not supporting marijuana usage either, but I think we got to be reasonable about how we do it. And I think, whether it's drug usage or betting or a lot of things, the best thing to do is be really proactive education. Like, that's how I feel about it. And the other thing I'll just throw on the works again is like there's 49 states. I don't think there's college football in Alaska, but there's 49 states where there are. Promise you, the guys in our investigation at the other school aren't the only ones that could be in an investigation. So let's acknowledge it. Let's admit what it is, and let's figure out how to approach it intelligently moving forward.
Do you think you're going to lose? Your players are going to lose games?
Don't know. I don't even want to project. I'm encouraged that the new standards came out. At least that to me is a signal that they are paying attention to what's going on. There have been more than a couple signals that what's going on at the NCAA is encouraging. Seems like there's a new life there, which is great. So we'll see. We'll see what they come up with, and could be a range of things. It could be education for the players, could be suspensions. I don't know. We'll just deal with whatever it is when it comes forward.
Kirk, one of the athletic department's supporters is a casino. Does that make things harder to?
That's what I'm saying. It's just like so. And again. My son James is telling me that it's on game day. I don't watch college game day. I'm sorry to admit that, but just don't do it. It's superstition. But they're talking about spreads and all that. And we got a really fancy TV system now. We got YouTube TV, right? So I get ESPN News, not just 1 and 2 like we used to have. Mary's opened the budget up a little bit. So I got ESPN News on, and they got lines on the opening day college football games on the left. I'm like I don't pay attention to that stuff. Now I am. It's like. No kidding. So to think that kids aren't going to be attracted to that, and I understand they give you the bet with us, and we'll give you $300 free dollars of you can lose 300 of our dollars, and then you'll lose all the rest of your money. It's just like let's acknowledge that and let's deal with it in a common sense way. That's all.
Seemed like